Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have my November favorites for you. Today when I'm filming this, it is officially December 1st, which makes me so excited because the countdown to Christmas has begun. I mean, I've been counting down to Christmas since like Halloween. I'm totally that person that gets prepared for Christmas and excited for Christmas, probably way too early than I should, but I'm all ready for Christmas. I pretty much already have all my Christmas shopping done, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, but I'm ready. I have my Christmas pillows up. I have a little Christmas tree over there that you guys can't see. But like I was saying, since a new month has started, I kind of like to go back and reflect on things that really stood out to me the previous month. So today I'm going to be looking back on November, telling you guys what really stood out to me in November, what I used a lot of, whether it be something that I bought new and I really fell in love with it, or something old that I rediscovered in my collection that I've been incorporating into my day-to-day routine again. I still try to do these types of videos every single month for you guys, but sometimes month to month there's just not a lot of stuff that I'm absolutely loving that you guys haven't heard me talk about a million times before, or my favorites for the current month would be the same favorites that I talked to you guys about in the last month. So I don't always have a favorites video out, but like I said, in November I've tried a lot of good stuff, and of course I want to share that with you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing this video. If you guys are excited for the holiday season, definitely give this video a thumbs up and let me know if there are any specific holiday themed videos you guys want to see. I asked you guys recently on my Instagram story, and a lot of you said you guys would want to see more Christmas looks and makeup tutorials, so I've been brainstorming a little bit for that. Maybe I'll do like a Christmas wish list and little videos here and there for the holiday seasons. So I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing this video, and without further ado, let's just get on into my November favorites. So if you guys saw my last video, you would know that I recently did just try Profusion Cosmetics. I will have that video linked right here. I did a full face using Profusion and I give you guys my thoughts on their products, but some of the products that I tried in that video I absolutely am loving. I've been incorporating them into my daily makeup routine. So one of the first ones that I raved about in that video was the Profusion Cosmetics Mattes Palette. I have this on my eyes today. Anything in my crease or my outer corner, this is what I'm wearing. This palette is absolutely amazing. I cannot believe I only paid $5 for this. The quality on this, the lasting power, the range of shades. This has 100% been like my favorite go-to palette in the month of November since I tried the Profusion makeup. I just feel like it's everything that I could need to do a quick, easy, on the go, running to class. I need to get ready really quick to film a video type of look. This has been absolutely incredible. So like I said, I did talk about this a lot more in depth in that Profusion video, but you have your cream shades, your transitions, some brighter warm shades, and then you have your deepening outer corner shades. You could use those as liner, you could use those in your brows. What really makes this stand out to me the most though is the quality and the formula of these shadows. They are so easy to work with. They are so beyond pigmented. I could get a look in like literally 3 minutes, and my eyeshadow usually does take me a long time because you guys know I blend a lot, I go back, I build up my shadows. With this, I feel like it takes me half the time to do my eyeshadow, and the quality and the formula is up to par with some $50 palettes that I have in my collection. So definitely a huge favorite of mine this month. I wore this on Thanksgiving. It was just such a pretty matte, like smoky look that I did, and it was just amazing. I definitely recommend this palette to you guys, and I will definitely have it linked down below if you guys want to go ahead and shop. Next up, I want to talk about, again, the Profusion Cosmetics. This is their Blush and Glow Volume 1. I'm obsessed with this. Again, another $5 beautiful palette. Everything in here performs amazing. The highlighters on these are some of the most gorgeous, beautiful, smooth highlighter formula that I've ever tried. It's definitely intense and metallic, but it's not like glittery or chalky, or it's like, oh my god, she has like liquid metal on her cheeks. I feel like you can definitely build it up from like a really subtle glow to being intense without going overboard. So I really love this. I talk about this again a lot more in that last video. I definitely don't use the two darker blushes on their own as like a straight up blush. I prefer them more as a blush topper to kind of put in between my highlight and then the matte blush that I have on my face that day, but they are seriously so good. I love this palette, and like I said, a huge standout from that Profusion video that I tried, and I've been using these highlighters every single day. I don't have it on now. Today I'm wearing Ofra Rodeo Drive, but this is so beautiful. I love it, and like I said, only $5. Another Profusion product that really stood out to me when I tried out their products is their blush palette. Their blush palette, not even close, Jackie, not even close. Their brow palette was a huge standout product to me. This came in their 8-piece brow set, I believe is what it was called. So it also came with a pencil, a gel, a tweezer, and then you get all of this stuff as well. This has definitely been my favorite out of the whole set. I typically am not a huge brow powder person. There is something though about this brow powder that absolutely blows me me away. I feel like the brow powder makes my brows look really fluffy and hair-like. Sometimes I feel like if you have a pencil, it can make the brows look a little too intense if you're not careful, and it's easy to go overboard. I have mine in the light to medium shade, and it comes with the 2 powders as well as a highlighting powder, and then this is like a priming wax. I didn't use the priming wax. I never used anything like that in my brows before, but the actual powders and the highlight shade that comes in here are really great for the brows. Like I said, it just gives like a really natural yet intense and filled in look is the best way that I could describe it. I just feel like it leaves my brows looking fluffy and realistic and hair-like while also defining them and giving them a nice shape. So definitely I love this, and honestly I would get the whole kit again just for this because I feel like it's worth the $7 that I paid for the whole kit. So getting on into some other new goodies, I actually had never tried anything from Juvia's place before, but I took a trip to the new Ulta in the city here. I actually don't know how new it is anymore. It definitely maybe opened within the past year though, and it's up on 86th Street. If you guys are in the city, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous Ulta. But I picked up a Juvia's place blush. I had never tried anything from Juvia's place, and their stuff has always looked amazing to me. I've seen Nikki Tutorials use their stuff the most, I'm pretty sure. Like, she's always talking about their eyeshadow palettes. I was able to swatch some of those palettes and I see what the hype is all about. Those palettes are so pigmented, but I figured I would switch it up and try something a bit different. So I picked up their Bella blush, and this is what this looks like. I know this looks a little bit scary in the pan, and when I first swatched it, I was a little unsure of how this would look on the face. But you guys know when I do wear blush, I love something really, really warm, peachy. This is definitely more on like the cherry deep red side, but if you guys go in with like the tiniest touch of this blush, I just did the lightest swatch right there, you see it just gives the most nice subtle rosiness to the cheeks. Definitely really warm, a little bit more on like the peachy red side, but like I said, I barely tapped into that, and it just gives the most beautiful flush on the cheeks. Or if you guys have deeper skin tones, or if you want to build it up to be super bright, you guys can see how intense and deep that gets as well. So I definitely wouldn't wear it like this, but like I said, just going in literally like the tiniest little tap, I could wear it more like this. It gives me like that nice little flush of color. So I feel like it's a very versatile blush. If you are very, very fair, I would be careful with this unless you guys like a super deep and bright blush, but I just love this shade. It's definitely different from other blushes that I have in my collection, especially in the fall time and going into winter. I just crave like a really warm flush on the cheeks. I just think it looks amazing. And I believe this was only $8 when I picked it up. So really great price at Ulta. I love the packaging as well. And it's different from a lot of the blushes that I have in my collection, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. And I'm really glad I did, because I'm totally gonna get a lot of use out of this in the winter. And also, since you don't need to use a lot of it, I feel like this is gonna last me for years and years. So throwing it back to a little bit of an older favorite, this is definitely something that I've rediscovered. It is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I know you guys have heard me talk about this a lot, but I had not used this in so long, and I forgot how much I actually love this. Of course, there are so many dupes for this, and for a while there I really loved a super moisturizing glowy primer, so I wasn't really using this that much. But one day I was in a rush, I just grabbed the first primer that I saw, I put it on my face, and I was like, oh my gosh, this feels so silky and soft. I forgot how awesome this was underneath my foundation. So I'm wearing this underneath my foundation today. I feel like it just makes the most incredible smooth base for your foundation. If you put this on and you let it set for like a minute and then you touch your skin again, my skin literally feels like so velvety smooth and soft. It just makes the most amazing canvas for foundation, and I forgot how much I love this. Like I said, of course, doing what I do and being a makeup lover, I always forget about really good products, and I always forget about old favorites because I'm always trying so much stuff. It is an amazing primer, and I love rediscovering old favorites like this. So definitely, I still love this, still a 10 out of 10. The concealer that I'm wearing on my skin right now is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. Again, an absolute favorite of mine for November. If you guys saw 2 videos ago, I believe, I did a concealer showdown comparing this to the Tarte Shape Tape, and I have to say, you guys, I've been reaching for them equally still. In that video, I thought that they looked so similar. They are very, very similar concealers. I feel like there's just something about the Born This Way though that just looks a little bit better towards the end of the day. It just leaves my under eyes looking a little bit smoother, and I love it. So like I said, I have this concealer on today. It is really full coverage, definitely hydrating on the skin, but not like oily and greasy messy, like it's going to slip off of my under eye. It just leaves everything feeling really refreshed and smooth, and obviously looking like I got 10 hours of sleep, even though I only got like 6. So if you guys want to hear more in-depth claims on this concealer, again, I will have that video linked up here. I kind of did like a mini review on each, and then I wore them throughout the day for, I believe, almost 9 hours. So I've really been liking this though. I love the component. I touched on the component a bit in that video. I feel like it's just so luxurious. It is huge for a concealer opponent. First of all, you guys, like, this is my finger, and it's like 3 times the size of my finger basically, but I really love this concealer. It has that huge doe foot applicator. Like I said, I go over a lot more of this stuff in that review video that I did, and like I said, this packaging is incredible. And oh, while my hands are all up in the camera, you guys, I did get my acrylics back on. I am absolutely loving them. I went a while with my natural nails and I was just getting like normal gel manicures. I believe the last time I had acrylics was last February or March. So I typically kind of always do that. I have my acrylics from like Thanksgiving till Valentine's Day, and then I let my nails breathe like all spring and summer. And then once fall comes back around and it's just like holidays and Thanksgiving and winter is coming, I love to get my acrylics back on. So I just get a normal acrylic set, you guys, if you are wondering. I will try to find the nail polish shade that I'm wearing down below. It is called Tiramisu Slice, and I think it's like DNC gel or DC something gel, but I will definitely try to have it linked down below if you guys want to get this same exact shade. But I guess you guys could say these are a favorite of mine. I don't know about you guys, but when I get my nails done, I feel so put together. I feel like a whole new woman. So definitely a huge favorite of mine. So you guys are going to be seeing the acrylics back for a few months, so I'm excited. So switching gears over to skincare, you guys, I've been really meaning to talk about this for a while on my channel, and I keep forgetting, or I just haven't had enough stuff to do a favorites video, but I've been absolutely loving e.l.f. skincare. And I know a lot of you guys might be thinking like, that's so cheap, it can't be that good, you don't know what could be in it. I don't know, you guys, I just have seen such a huge difference in my skin since I started using, well, these 2 products. I've seen a huge difference. I just like how this product feels, but I'll get into that in a second. But I've just been really loving these products. I've been getting so many compliments on my skin since I implemented these products into my skincare routine, and this is the only thing that I've added and switched up in my skincare routine, so it has to be these products. So let me get into them now. When I said that I don't really see a difference, I just like how it feels, that is the illuminating eye cream. Honestly, you guys, I don't really have huge issues with anything under my eyes. I don't really have too much darkness or lines or anything. I just feel like I could start moisturizing my under eyes and my eyelids now, and it would be beneficial for my skin in the long run. So I definitely feel like I'm just using this as a basic moisturizer. I honestly feel like I could probably use a regular moisturizer underneath my eyes and on the tops of my eyelids to get a similar effect. But the reason why I like this is because it is so cooling and tingly, and I really love that feeling underneath my eyes. I almost feel like it's like a relaxing thing to put on for me, and now that it's just a part of my skincare routine, I don't want to go without it because I love the cooling kind of jelly consistency that this has. So this is the container. I love the packaging on e.l.f. skincare. Very sleek. I believe the eye cream was $10, and I don't know if you guys can see, it kind of has like a really wet, almost jelly looking consistency, and it just feels really cooling under the eyes. I love how this feels, and like I said, I haven't seen a physical difference. It's just kind of like a mental thing for me where I love how it feels, and it just makes me feel good knowing that I'm taking care of my under eyes, if that makes any sense. Out of the 3 e.l.f. products that I've been loving, I definitely think that the biggest game changer for me has been this Nourishing facial oil. Facial oil was always something that I was absolutely terrified of. If you guys have been watching me from the beginning, I used to be very acne prone and very, very oily, but once I got all of that under control, I almost felt like my skin could use a little bit more hydration, and I love how this feels. I will definitely have some of the stuff that it's infused with right on the screen here, but I believe it has vitamin E, just other kind of vitamins and stuff that are good for your skin, and I've noticed just how glowy and radiant and healthy my skin has been looking after incorporating a nourishing oil into my actual routine. I really love facial sprays. I'm not really sure if you guys knew that about me and my routine, but I love facial sprays. I usually use Smashbox Primer water and Fix Plus before makeup, Fix Plus after makeup, and then when I take off my makeup, I use the Mario Badescu Rose Water, and then this as well. So I know it's a lot of facial sprays, but I really feel like they make such a difference with the amount of hydration and how my skin looks throughout the day. And of course, once I I take off my makeup and everything like that as well. So this is e.l.f. Soothing Aloe Mist. It says the lightweight mist soothes the skin with a calming aloe scent, perfect to start or end your day or even for a midday refresher, enriched with aloe and vitamin E to nourish the skin. So one thing that I have noticed is this vitamin E trend in skincare. My skin absolutely loves it, and also the aloe. The Mario Badescu spray is aloe, herbs, and rose water, and then also with aloe vera in it is my witch hazel that I absolutely love. So I definitely noticed that my skin loves aloe, so I figured I'll give this a try, and I'm so happy that I tried this. This feels so good. I love the scent. I've actually never tried it on top of makeup, so let's see. I always kind of just use it in the morning before my makeup or at night after I do my moisturizer and stuff. So let's see. Ooh, that's really wet for on top of makeup, but let's see. I already have on Fix Plus, so I don't know if I'm gonna see like a huge difference. I love how this smells though, you guys. It smells so amazing. I don't really see a huge difference on top of makeup, but I already did have some Fix Plus on, but let me know if you guys see a difference. But I really just wanted to talk about these products with you guys because I'm sure a lot of you guys are always on the hunt for great skincare and affordable skincare as well. So I know people might be skeptical about really cheap skincare like this, but I honestly feel like it has made such a difference in my skin. If it didn't, I wouldn't be talking about them in this video, but I really have been loving these products. I really feel like they have just transformed my skin, honestly, in the past couple months that I've been using them, and I really recommend them to you guys as well. So the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is actually music, and it is from Kendyle Paige, and it is her new album, Keep in Mind It May Be Behind You. I am absolutely obsessed with this album. Her voice and her lyrics and her talent is just so unique and incredible. If you guys didn't know, me and Kendyle are from the same hometown. She was always someone that I went to school with, someone that I grew up knowing, and now she's like this amazing, amazing artist, and I love her album. So some of my favorite songs on the album are Acid Below the Surface, of course. That has to be my #1 favorite. I actually had the honor of doing her makeup for part of that music video, which I will have linked down below for you guys. That was a really fun experience and cool to see. It was the first time that my makeup had ever been in like a music video or something, and she looked incredible, so that was awesome. I really love all the songs on the album, but some of the standout ones to me are Under Deconstruction, which sounds like this.
I'm told to keep my mouth shut, but there's teeth marks on my tongue. You may think I'm frightened, but I will not come undone. Oh, is this more than I can bear?
That is one of my favorites. I also really love Destroyer from her. This is what this sounds like.
What you did to me, I just wanna make you feel. Why do we say things that we just don't mean? I won't let you say those things and be with me.
And then, like I mentioned before, Acid Below the Surface is so good. It's one of my favorites as well.
Hard out on my sleeve, empty as can be, lacking what I need. Are you up for it? Watch your back this time. Can you take me there? We can find our mind. Can you take me there? We can fall in love. I am not unable. I want your love. Ooh, I want your love. Stay broken and composed. What are we supposed to do?
All right, you guys, so she's amazing. I literally have goosebumps right now just from listening to the songs there, but she's incredible. Definitely go check her out. All of her links will be down below, and that is going to officially conclude this November favorites. I really hope that you guys enjoyed hearing about everything that I've been loving throughout the month. I probably will be doing an overall best of beauty for 2018, probably best and worst of beauty, because I have tried some things that are not so good this year. So definitely make sure to look out for that. That is probably gonna be my next favorites video, just a huge overall favorites video of everything that I loved and didn't love in 2018. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure you guys are subscribed before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you will get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!
I'm told to keep my mouth shut, but there's teeth marks on my tongue. You may think I'm frightened, but I will not come undone.